Now I want to talk to you about surround sound. There's no doubt surround sound really does bring movies and video games to life. But for non-audiophiles, the marketplace can be rather daunting, full of amplifiers, speaker stands, speakers, cables, and all sorts of stuff at prices that would make even a movie star blush. So, how much do you really need to spend to get a good surround sound setup? Well, to find out, I enlisted the help of a racing driver and devised a devilishly cunning test. I'd got 3 systems, a top-of-the-range one from Bose, a mid-priced Teufel impact system, and a budget-priced one from Sony, and I was going to have a little fun with them. Here at the famous Rockingham motor racing circuit, our soundman Neil used a surround sound microphone to record stunt driver Sam's signature moves. The drifts, the donuts, and everything in between. Good. It's a pretty satisfying sound. We then went to a professional sound studio to produce a full cinematic 5.1 surround sound version, which we could play on each of our 3 home cinema systems. The one that sounded the most realistic would be our winner. And for the sound test, I'd invited Le Mans 24-hour champion and Formula 1 racing legend Johnny Herbert to choose his favourite. To avoid Johnny getting clues about the different systems, I made him wear a blindfold and noise-cancelling headphones between tests. But once I'd pressed play, I removed the headphones. First up, he listened to the mid-range Teufel Impact 3000, which has a claimed 600 watts of output and an integrated Blu-ray player. It had a detailed sound, but it didn't seem to be impressing Johnny. So, Johnny, what do you think of that?
That was very echoey, that one.
Next, I set up the top-end Bose V35 system, which has inputs for 6 HD video and audio sources, including an iPod dock. The Bose delivered a rich, beautifully cinematic sound, but was it as good as the real thing? Verdict on number 2?
That was a much deeper sound, a little bit more bass to it. I sort of felt still it was a little bit more behind me. The only time I really noticed it was properly in front of me was actually when it stopped and I heard the door slam.
Oh dear. So, would the budget Sony BDV E370 system with its claimed 850 watts of output be realistic enough for Johnny? Although the Sony's bass was somewhat forced, it was very easy to place the sounds of the car.
No, that was good. I could actually follow it all the way around 360. In the first 2, I struggled. I lost it from my left to the right. So that was very clear.
Well, I think now it's time for headphones off and blindfold off. And we can reveal the one you liked best was the cheapest of our 3 systems, this Sony.
Well, that shocks me. I thought that was the most expensive.
So it was an astonishing victory for the budget-priced Sony. But what about the G ratings? Well, the mid-range Teufel gets 2 Gs, what Johnny felt was a rather disjointed sound. The high-end Bose gets 3 Gs for an agreeably cinematic performance that nevertheless falls slightly short of the hefty price tag. And the winner with 4 Gs is the Sony, Johnny's favourite sound by far, and even better, it's the cheapest system of the 3.